Conventionally, the Big Bang is understood as the beginning of the universe, an event before which there was nothing, and after which space, time, matter, and eventually consciousness appeared. It's a compelling story that's gained enormous traction, but like all materialist narratives, it rests on a single assumption that reality exists independent of consciousness. Once that presumed separation is in place, we are obligated to explain it by imagining a chain of physical causes stretching all the way from nothing to particles to stars to brains and finally to consciousness. However, this entire structure collapses the moment we recognize what is actually present. Because, as I've explored in plenty of other videos, what's essential to direct experience is not matter, it's consciousness. If consciousness is primary, then space and time are not the context within which consciousness appears. They are descriptions of how consciousness appears. Therefore, the Big Bang is not the origin of space and time. It's a misunderstood description of something much more simple and self-evident. Here's what I mean. The Big Bang story is not really saying that everything came from literally nothing. It's describing the fact that the fundamental context of reality is never found as one of the contents within it. Compared to the diversity of specific appearances, people, galaxies, atoms, etc., the underlying context does not show up as one of those things. As such, it seems like nothing, simply because it is in fact not a thing. Now, ask yourself, what in your own direct experience is never found as a single object or event, and yet is the context of everything you directly experience? Consciousness. That's what the Big Bang story is ultimately gesturing toward, even if unintentionally. The fact that the objective appearance of everything is inseparable from the non-objective presence of consciousness. Consciousness alone is the nothing that appears as everything, and its appearance is not caused by some event in the past, just like how the appearance of heads and tails did not come from the coin through some event in the distant past. The distinction between both sides is simply how the coin appears as a coherent multiplicity of form. It's the same with manifestation. The appearance of everything and everyone is simply how the unified presence of consciousness is expressed as a coherent multiplicity of form. The universe is not the result of an explosion from nothing that happened billions of years ago. It's consciousness, manifest as the totality of experience, unfolding within its own presence as the appearance of reality. Ultimately, evidence for a past creation only ever seems to be found if direct experience is being interpreted through the beliefs of materialism.